All we ask, love and support. Continue telling people about Wyld Style and let us know who you'd like to see on one of the next shows. Double guard pull here. It's kind of like clockwork. You kind of see, look at how relaxed both of these young athletes are. Not phased, not overthinking it. Just kind of in the moment, very, very nicely putting together their jiu-jitsu games. It does take a lot of competition to get to that kind of a relaxed state where you're not necessarily overhyping this. Like, you just take this as another day of work, another day on the mats. And again, we've got Bailey from AOJ. She is wearing the black rash guard. Michaela in the yellow from Checkmat Upland. And again, you know, yeah, AOJ, you always know you're going to get great grapplers from that program. Just with the type of coaches they have, the approach, they pick up so fast, and they pick up so many of the good habits that you've seen out of that AOJ program. Looking for that guillotine. Bailey, you know, normally you would say she doesn't quite have it, but from this position, she's using it as a controlling mechanism, but now she's on bottom, and this is going to be a great opportunity for Michaela, but she's going to end up being on bottom again. Reversal back and forth, good action for the first 2 minutes. So a lot of the times you use these submissions as mechanisms to advance or to continue threatening or making your opponent second guess what your moves are going to be, but you don't even look necessarily to finish the submission as much as you're threatening a position that makes your opponent go off their game. And then you have options or things you can do that you make it even more of a difficult match for them. All right, over here, Michaela has a footlock. I think PJ saying, "Are you okay?" I think we're just talking about the grips. And perhaps making sure. I don't think this is a full stoppage. Yeah, it's just playing from that position. Okay, great. You know, PJ's so good at making sure our athletes are safe, secure, that they're able to go back to the training room on Monday, make the adjustments they need to make. The whole point of people coming to compete here at Wyld Style is that our young athletes, we want them to go right back to training without any major injuries, you know, and to continue working on their craft. Because clearly, they are very good at what they do, and they are the future. Minute 47, I think, with some added time, likely for that stoppage. But we'll keep eyes on that for you guys. But I did wonder if, you know, there was a footlock, or perhaps in this particular agreement, they don't have the ability to attack legs. You never know. But nonetheless, in this particular case, yeah, just a wow. Michaela read that one much better. There is an arm bar that could be here, and, you know, Bailey had been throwing up a lot of these flying attacks, but this time, Michaela timed it out. And even if Bailey escapes, that was an incredible read by Michaela. Now the problem is, Michaela gets to play from top. And I would venture a bet she's completely comfortable playing in that position. Continuing to create now her own arm lock. But again, another reverse to reverse to reverse. Look at this. Now, you think that one person is on top with an arm attack and the other person just reverses the position. And we are starting to get really short on time in this particular position. Looking for a choke here. Nice. Beautiful cinch up in this position, trying to lock this up. I'm not sure. She's giving the thumbs up, letting us know. Nah, she's fine. Our camera person right on top of it. Bridge up top. This will give at least some more pressure, but you know what? I do see why it's a little bit loose.
Wow!
Almost a cool back and forth.
What a match! These two young warriors.
Michaela
Wow.
smiling at the audience. I think she knows it was a good match. And I got to tell you, Bailey, a little more composed. I think Bailey wants to know the result and just hear the referee give that decision. So maybe waiting a few seconds before letting us know it's a good thing or a bad thing. But I can tell you this match as a whole was really fun to watch. But I don't see you guys with those likes and comments and subscribes. I think you need to do that to respect the match and the ladies and their work.
Your winner by referee's decision is Bailey
And major props to Bailey. Bailey was just attacking the whole time, but now Bailey's all smiles. She heard the decision in her favor and probably has a sigh of relief of, hey, that was fun. Oh, look at the sportsmanship that is happening here. You'll love to see it. Competitors who leave it all on the mats and then are super good friends afterwards. They shared a moment, so congratulations to them as one of our co-main events.
Give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause.